Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Aaron Telitz, who will be one of the drivers of the number 12 Lexus for Vasser Sullivan in GTD this year. How's it going, man?
It's good, man. It's good. Thanks for having me on.
All right. So let's talk about this season. I know you were in the 14 last year, and now you transition over to the 12, working with a new team, with Frankie Montecalvo, of course, who's been at Lexus for a while. Talk about being back with the Vasser Sullivan team and working with the 12 this time.
Yeah, you know what? The first experience I ever had in sports car racing was in the 12 car, teammates with Frankie and Townsend. So we've already got a great repertoire. We've worked together in the past, and it's been a 2-car effort. Even last year when I was on the 14 car, so we're still on the same team, just working together now back in the 12 car. So it's just like homecoming, more or less.
Yeah. Okay, so this GTD season is gonna be really interesting because all the teams that are going to be there. How competitive is this class, and how exciting is this season going to be for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, really competitive. A huge GT field already here at Daytona. 35 GT cars between GTD Pro and regular GTD, and the BOP is the same. So all the cars are pretty much the same speed, right? So really the only thing that changes is just the driver lineup. So, you've got a mix of GTD cars with the GTD Pro cars, and they're not splitting the field. So it's just going to be a different dynamic in years past where it's been GTLM and GTD and, different speeds between the two cars. So I think interclass racing is going to be pretty interesting this year, and both classes are absolutely stacked. So it's going to be tough out there.
Yeah, so let's talk about your year last year. How do you guys think you did overall at the Vasser Sullivan team?
Yeah, we did well last year. A little rocky start, just had a few issues early on in the season. But then once we hit our stride midway through the year to the end of the year, we never finished outside the top 5 or top 6 up until Petit Le Mans, where we got caught up in that unfortunate wreck that took out, a whole bunch of cars in the GT class there, coming to a restart. Yeah. So we thought we did really well, won a race, a couple podiums. So always in contention pretty much at every race. So I thought it was a good year.
Yeah. So I know that there's now that this season, what's it like working back with Frankie? And of course, Townsend will be in the car as well in the 12. What's that going to be like this year?
I think it's going to be smooth. We've already had a great Roar test and Roar qualifying race. We're rolling off P4 for the Rolex 24. So working with those guys is easy. I've already worked with them in the past. We know each other. We know this car. We're all proven winners in the Lexus RCF GT3 car. So it's been pretty seamless. It's been easy and smooth, to be honest.
Yeah. Also, I know that there's been some life changes for you as well. You're now a dad. What's that experience been like?
I mean, a great experience. Being a dad's super cool. I was actually really nervous about it, to be honest. Didn't know how it was going to go, but our little baby Jack is awesome, and he's a good sleeper, chill guy, and he's going to be at the race this weekend. My wife's on an airplane right now with him on the way down here, so he's going to enjoy his first ever race.
That's awesome. I know that I know that's always good for you. But yeah, what's that going to be like now that does it change now, the fact that I know he may not remember all this, but I know you want to make your son proud of you.
Yeah, I guess he's not going to remember much for the next couple of years, obviously, but he's going to grow up at a racetrack his whole life, and whatever he wants to do, he can do. So whether he wants to be a race car driver or anything else doesn't matter.
Yeah. So let's, I know you've been in sports cars for a while, but I know you've dipped your toe into the open wheel side of things. Do you feel like you're at home with these sports cars?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the sports car world. I'm liking the IMSA paddock. Just been really enjoying myself. Obviously, I wanted to get to IndyCar. That was my first racing goal, and just circumstances, money just didn't happen. So really happy to be in sports cars with Vasser Sullivan and with Lexus, and I feel really at home here.
I gotta ask you this. I know he's not on your team, but what's it like working with Bosey?
Oh, Bosey's awesome guy. Yeah, he was on my team all last year and in 2020. You know, he's impressive how much content he covers while he's changing tires and all that stuff. He's got a GoPro like strapped to his chest half the time. So yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. All right. So what is the biggest key to run this race, like to be successful at this race for in your
Yeah, honestly, biggest key to being successful at the Rolex is just making it to the end. That's the number one thing. If you keep the car clean, car keeps running, no one makes any big mistakes, smooth pit stops, and you get to the sun comes up and you're still on the lead lap, that's pretty much job done. Then you can take it from there. So that's the number one thing is just to be there at the end of the race and then really go racing the last few hours of the race.
All right. Aaron Telitz, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and good luck at the Rolex 24.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
All right.